I love this government of Ngozi Orabeze, and I know that Tinubu government, Nigerian government, have dealt seriously, and they may likely come out again or to sue Ngozi Orabeze. Listen to me, whether they sue Ngozi Orabeze or not.
He's pushing for Biafra emancipation, and the current administration under he's pushing for administration of Biafra. Okay. Any president, any prime minister in Biafra land is pushing for a better political leadership, because those companies, they have been using our mineral resources, they have been using our factory, our citizens, Biafra citizens, as factory workers, and those factory workers are not well remunerated. They are not paying them well. So that's why he's coming up with that 5 million as tax. I don't want to understand. Yeah, 50 million, right? So people that are working in that factory, they are Biafrans. That degradation of our land, the pollution of our atmosphere, I don't want to understand. By generation, industrial plants. I don't want to understand. So the atmosphere of Biafra is being polluted, contaminated by fumes from generating plants, industrial plants all over Biafra land. So that money is meant for tax. You must pay for the land. You must pay. You don't just use our land, use our children, our workers for nothing. Not coming up with good payment, to the workers who are even showing not inefficiency but efficiency. So what we are trying to say is that Biafran land should be is going to be very, very different. Quite different from Nigerian country. So those countries are the expatriates. They are foreign countries, and they must pay the locals, the native people of that land, money. They must pay them.
Okay, but will this not cause conflict between Nigeria and Biafra? Because I saw a comment where somebody said the AGF should sue Ngozi or Orabeze for this kind of move, because the company cannot be paying to Nigeria and same time paying to Biafra.
What happened is that the country where the companies found themselves, that's where those companies or industries are located or situated, is land, Biafran land. Nigeria has no say again. Nigeria is no longer together with Biafra. I don't know whether you people are not looking at it from that angle. The angle I'm looking at it, you cannot stay in a country, on top of a country, you are operate as a country. It is Nigeria that is fallible here. Nigeria should vacate, and during the process of vacating, there's nothing like Wahala there. There's no Wahala, because we are a separate country of our own. You should wait and see. Now the Kano must come out.
Yeah, it's coming that
now the Kano has come out.
So it's coming that the declaration has standard, has already standard, that they have the rights for their.
Yes, it's something that is going to not take much time, because when United Nations come, they will divide the boundaries between Nigeria and Biafra. All the expatriate companies in Biafra land should begin to pay their tax. They should pay Biafran land tax. All the oil companies, they should pay Biafran land taxes. So that's where Ngozi Orabeze is coming. We cannot be operating as a nation, and Nigeria will still be operating as a nation. It is not, it's not tenable. It's not attainable. What happens is that Nigeria will begin to evacuate themselves from Biafran land. Two captains can never be piloting a ship. No, it is only one captain. So what happened now? Orabeze is right. Companies, industries, manufacturing industries in Igbo land, they should begin to brace it up that taxes is imminent. And the workers, the factory workers, who are the Biafran locals, Biafran people, should be well remunerated, well paid, with benefits. That is how and what it should be. Orabeze is not wrong by that statement.
But she has chased out even Sides Musa and his men. He said in less than 2 months they should leave the southeast. That they already have a full-fledged Biafra government now.
Yeah. The military should leave Biafran land, because time is coming to avoid the second confrontation. We had confrontation in the past. So currently, the barracks, army barracks, the police barracks, the immigration barracks, customs, and so on and so forth, they should begin to evacuate to vacate Igbo land because Biafra has come. Well, once there's a declaration, there's a declaration. In the foreign land, it is possible and advisable, and that was what took place in the faraway Finlandia, region, where we actually declared Biafra, and it was a successful ceremony and inauguration of Biafra.
And let me tell you, I love this government of Ngozì Orabeze, and I know that Tinubu government, Nigerian government, have dealt seriously, and they may likely come out to sue Ngozì Orabeze. Listen to me, whether they sue Ngozì Orabeze or not, the COS has finally said, and they see, let me tell you, the iron leg, oh my God, is there any other English? Thank God, me una no verse, because English is not my language. It's a borrowed one. So the one I use, you people should take it like that. Now listen and listen good. If there is any other thing that is above iron lady, I would have used it for her. You understand? This is how we want it. It is our land, and it is our property. But Nigerian government are the one collecting and enjoying it, and they are not even giving us any dividends. We are not making anything, and we are not getting anything. Now listen, our land being used, our water spoiled, our air have been polluted, the water polluted, environment polluted, everything polluted, even the living have been polluted too, and the standard of the living have been messed up too now, and Nigeria is busy enjoying what is there. I love what the Iron Lady has said, that they should pay 50 million every month. He give them 60 days thereabout, to negotiate with this, or to reason it before the action will be carried out concerning this, because it is our land, it is our country. You cannot be in another person's land and you'll be paying due payment or salary or a rent to another person. How possible do you think is going to? Who does that? Who does that? You are living in my house and you'll be paying rent to another person. Who does that? Which landlord? Even in Yoruba here, which landlord will collect that? We tolerate it. So it is the high time. And let me tell you, I love this government of Ngozì Orabeze, and I know that Tinubu government, Nigerian government, have dealt seriously, and they may likely come out to sue Ngozì Orabeze. Listen to me, whether they sue Ngozì Orabeze or not, we are waiting, because it is our land. We are waiting because Biafra has been officially recognized. We are waiting because Biafra has become a nation. We are waiting because Biafra has become a country. We are waiting because Biafra has come to stay, and nothing Nigeria can do about this. And as I speak to you, look at what Donald Trump is doing. The man is walking. You understand? He's a young man. Yeah, I call him a young man because he acts like one. He's a young man. Look at his decision. He's a man that like a principle, that like equity, that like oneness and togetherness. He's a man that knows that what is good for going is good for ganja. If you treat A like this, treat B like this, like the same way, A and B, there should be no difference. It's a man that if you know this thing that they do it to you, they will not be happy. Don't give it to another person. That is the kind of person that he is. And that is why you see him getting angry and reacting and taking some actions that is taken today. Withdrawing some aids from some countries, such like South Africa and the rest, including Nigeria too. Because Nigeria, South Africa, that thing they do to you, don't do it to another person. That thing if they do it to you, that you will not be happy and you not like it, don't do it to another person. So that 15 million, yes, all those oil companies should prepare to pay it to us. They have been enjoying it for over 60 years. So we never get patient to reach. We never get patient to reach. So time has come for them to pay to us. It is our land, because we have finally, glory be to God, because we have finally, and by the grace of God, has finally given us Biafra. And he has given us what we are looking for. It is time for us to manage and to control what God has blessed us with.
But will this not cause a big conflict issue between the federal government of Nigeria and the Biafra government, because it's insisting that Biafra now have a full-fledged government that countries have recognized that they have the right, is their land, and just like you said that but we won't cause conflict because the company cannot be paying to different governments.
Listen to me, there is a conflict on the ground already before now. Conflict has been going on between Biafra and Nigeria since 1966 till today. Are you hearing me? So conflict has been going on. There was never a time Nigeria had peace with Biafra. And that is why you see even today, on Sunday, they kill my brothers, our families in and set homes ablaze in Ebonyi State by the herdsmen, and Tinubu government have not done anything, and they are not ready to do anything. It is our land. And there is something I want you to understand. The conflict that is already on the ground will still continue. And let me tell you, Nigeria cannot defeat Biafra in any form they come out. Why am I saying this? The people that are fighting Biafra now are youths. And majority of them are not with the families. Do you understand? They are not with families. There are plenty of youth. Are you getting it? There are plenty of what? Of youth. And remember, any fight that youth to stand, it will be difficult to defeat them. And any fight that you to sponsor or engage on, it will be difficult to dislodge them. And let me tell you, another key point is, the social media. And now, everything concerning Nigeria and Biafra issue is what is trending already on social media. So it will be difficult, and that is what make Syria today is in saga. Syria is in saga. Tunisia suffered the same loss. Egypt suffered the same loss. Many countries like that suffer the same loss. Anything that come to social media, are you getting it? Always suffer the loss. And look at it now. Biafra has come. We are going to defeat Nigeria. You see why I say any angle Nigeria come, Nigeria can never defeat Biafra. One, we are more of the youth. Two, social media has taken up. These people are not with family, and they are determined. Their readiness, they are willing, they are fully prepared to sacrifice whatsoever to get what they want. You see it? So even if at all Nigeria should come up with any conflict, I don't see them winning the fight, but I see them losing the battle. The more. It is our land and it is our property. It is our resources. It is the natural blessing that God has blessed Biafra with.
Okay. And lastly,
no one must take it away from us.
And lastly, do you think that the money that the government are getting as tax in the southeast, if they are being used properly in the southeast, with someone like Ngozi come out to complain as regards collecting tax again?
No.
Because there's no infrastructure.
No. And even they properly channel it, they properly use it or manage it. Even somebody like Mazen Namdekano will not come up. Simon Ekman will not come up. They will not say anything. Even Ojukwu. Let me tell you this. I had some lists, some notes I jotted down yesterday. You understand? In the first place, I want to use this opportunity to address some people that are going to watch this video. In the first place, Mazen Namdekano did not come to divide Nigeria. He did not come for Biafra. Do you know what he came for? He came for development. He came for advancement. And he came for what? Promotion and employment of our youth. You say he came up with idea that there should be a need whereby Warri Seaport should start functioning. Port Harcourt Seaport, Calabar, all those places should start working. Even the international airport. All these things should be put in place so that our youths will gain employment. You understand? And have something doing. There should be a development international airport. In fact, I jot something here. I jot some things down as an evidence. And there are people that are witness of what I am saying. And they are still alive. They are still in the land of the living. And let me tell you this. Oga Ifeanyi Ugwueze compound is where the meeting was held when he met the Southeast governors. I want you to cool down and listen to me. And the witnesses are Nyombe was upstairs when this meeting was going on. Professor Ben Nwabuize is the person, a living legend, that is a witness of this meeting. And another person is Evangelist Otuko, is another witness. These are the people. And what was his request? Open Calabar Seaport, open Calabar Airport, Ugwacha Seaport, Warri Seaport, make Enugu more vibrant. These are the list. You know, few out of the list. Biafra was not there. He came with a good heart, but the governors turned it down. And up till today, Nigeria have not done anything concerning this list I mentioned to you. You see why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu get provoked. Actually, that these people don't really want the development of the Southeast. They don't really want the good for the Easterners. And they don't really want to employ our youth and give them jobs. And they don't want to develop that side. On this note, let us stand on our own, because our place deserves to be developed. If you go to the East, any part that you see development is on individual basis. Nothing like federal strength or federal might or federal backup. Then, my brother, think if you are the one that you are in a family whereby your father give birth to 3 men and 2 were sent to school and 1 is not sent to school, or they didn't send 1 to school. Do you expect that one that they didn't send to school to be happy? He will ask his father. He will rise up one day and ask his father, which offense did I commit that makes you to hate me so much? And this is where I draw the curtain. Which offense has Igbo people committed that federal government, Nigeria, hate them so much to the extent of plotting to wipe the Igbos entirely out of Nigeria in order for them to occupy? That is my question, and let Nigeria answer that question. Thank you.
Nnamdi Kanu ran away with his life. You went as far as Kenya to kidnap him. You didn't call those people a terrorist. The same Nnamdi Kanu that you have kidnapped from Kenya, kept him in perpetual bondage. You army, you terrorist Nigerian army, went to his father's house at Afare Boko and killed 28 people. I saw a court in Abuja prescribed IPOB as a terrorist organization. And I wonder why Tinubu did not say anything. But I don't expect him to say anything, because that is who he is. He's a criminal, he's a terrorist, he's a bandit. Of course, you and I know that Tinubu has nothing to offer to Nigeria. But the magistrates that sat and described or prescribed IPOB a terrorist is an idiot, a fool, a criminal. That is how you people have destroyed Nigeria. How far you have destroyed Nigeria, and you have the temerity to come and prescribe IPOB a terrorist organization. What did IPOB do before you were able to prescribe IPOB a terrorist organization? What crimes did we commit? You should have come to read out our crimes and tell us our activities that made us become a terrorist organization. And you are too quick to prescribe the indigenous people of Biafra a terrorist organization. Can you imagine? A court sitting in Abuja prescribed me a terrorist.
Nigeria country, they don't get waiting it take to become a country. Nigeria is the worst country to be proud of. How can you be proud of a Nigeria? A country who does not even mean well to you. A country who does not even care about you. A country who you are suffering, their own personal suffering is their own smiles. All our politicians, the illiterate men who call themselves politicians, are controlling the intellectuals. The people who call the intellectuals. All our lawyers they are just there for fake. There is no man of honor. There is no man of integrity. All they care now is all the lawyers, all the judges, all they care is about their stomach infrastructure. All they care is about their pocket, how their pocket will live fat. That's all they care for. They don't care about the citizen. They don't care who they are preserving for. Is the Nigeria what we call a country? Yes. I'm not an IPOP. Yes, but let's call a spade. An injustice for one is an injustice for all. The evil way they do for one person, if another person no condemn that evil, it will become a generous evil. That is why they shout, the chapter say, this evil when Nigeria government, they do against our own people is overdue. It's becoming too much. How can you just wake up and go to court and prescribe these people that they should name them terrorist organization? Whereas those people that you are calling a terrorist organization, they never hurt a fly, they never even kill a bird. Talk less of human beings. Plots have been happening secretly inside this country. We don't know where to belong. We are not a part of this country anymore. Yet, let the truth be told and let's call a spell a spell. An injustice for one is an injustice for all. Yes, let's go in there and watch this. Don't go in.
God will punish all of you. God will punish all of you. Because I do not know where Tinubu came from. Tinubu is a hater of Ndi Igbo. Tinubu is a thief. Tinubu is a certificate forger. Tinubu is a drug lord. You did not tag him to be a terrorist. Tinubu is the person who killed people in Lekki toll gate. He gave that order. Tinubu gave that order to kill people in Lekki toll gate. You didn't see him to tag the Yoruba race, a terrorist organization. It is we, the Ndi Igbo, that you are tagging a terrorist. Tinubu is a thief, a drug lord. That is who Tinubu is. We are not scared to tell Tinubu. So, and you are here to proscribe us, the indigenous people, which means all the Igbo race now, the Abuja courts has proscribed us a terrorist organization. Just to humiliate the Igbos. That is why Tinubu kept quiet. A thief, a drug lord. That is your president. There is no kind of corruption that is not happening under this Tinubu's administration. To the extent that this man bribed his way, gave paid off $450,000 for immunity in America. To the extent, as we speak, paying 2 million naira for his name to be cleared in America. How desperate he is. You have not cleared your name, but you want to make us to become one of the bad people, the Igbos. You want to tag us as terrorists. You want to tag Igbos as terrorists. If I keep telling this animal, this Tinubu, this idiot, this illegitimate president of Nigeria, this man that came through the back door that never won election. In his life, he has never won any election. All the elections Tinubu has been winning, he buys them with fake documents. A person who nobody knows where he went to school. Nobody knows his schoolmates. Nobody knows his family member. Nobody knows anything about him. That is the president of Nigeria. And have the temerity, the audacity to call Igbos a terrorist. The indigenous people of Biafra. Because you have been given 60 days in the school of the Southeast to evacuate. And that's why you came out to call me a terrorist. God will punish you and your family, Tinubu, for calling people like us a terrorist. For allowing that idiot judge, a thief, someone who has no certificate, to call me a terrorist. God will punish all of you. Can you imagine Fulanis calling me a terrorist? Me? A terrorist. Just because you want to humiliate Igbos. Now let that same Igbo people go. No, you don't want them to go. You want them to remain in your shambolic country called Nigeria. You want them to remain so that you continue to oppress them and subject them to intimidation at every point in time. You are calling me a terrorist for doing nothing, for being in one Nigeria. You think it was when you killed our people in the Southeast. The same person you are calling a terrorist, the same man, the canon that you have kidnapped from Kenya, kept him in perpetual bondage. You army, you terrorist Nigeria army, went to his father's house at Afare Boko and killed 28 people. And the canon ran away with his life. you went to, as far as Kenya to kidnap him. You didn't call those people a terrorist. You are calling me a terrorist. God will punish you, Tinubu. And the idiots that proscribed me a terrorist. Because I think you people don't even know what IPOB means. You just come and then you make it look as if we are the bad one. Oh yeah, now let us go. Shebi, we have declared our nation. Sign us off from Nigeria. Tell us to get out of the whole of Nigeria, so that we'll go to southeast. And you are here calling me a terrorist, and you want me to be happy. A man who forged this way, a man who declared himself the president of Nigeria by 4 a.m. when people were still asleep. Nigerians woke up to find out that Tinubu has become the president of Nigeria. And you're calling me a terrorist. A man that would catch terrorists that carry sophisticated weapons, killing people, going to villagers to decimate those villages, going to villagers to unalive people left, right, and center. When they arrest them, they will bring them in less than 24 hours. They will tell us that they have changed, that they are now repented Boko Haram, they repented terrorists. And then they will resuscitate them back to the society. Give them firearms to go to the southeast to kill people. That is what Tinubu's government is made of. And you have the temerity, the audacity. Who made you the president of Nigeria? Illegitimate president. All the people that walks around you, including all the whole judge, are fake, illegitimate. None of them has certificate.